This is the second time we're playing this deck list. If you haven't seen it before, be sure to check out the first league on my YouTube channel. I think we I can't remember if we 3-2'd or 4-1 last time. I know we lost to Storm. I don't remember the other one. Is the Reality Smasher bug fixed? I think so. I don't know. Maybe we'll have 2 free leagues in a row. It's been a while since I played Smusher. It's been a while since I played against the Smusher too. Oh, we went 3-1 with eggs. Duck was sweet. This hand is okay. It's a little bit slow. It doesn't have any plays onto the board until turn 3. But we have Ancient Stirrings, which could find us an Eldrazi Temple. So we get 7 looks at a temple for a turn 2 spawner. So I think that's fine. I think that's one of the reasons why Ancient Stirrings is so good in this deck. In addition to helping us find threats in the late game, it helps us find Eldrazi Temples to ramp in the early game. Humans with no turn 1 play. Interesting. There's my Eldrazi Temple. Sweet. So now we'll get to go Temple Spawner, Tapped Land Spawner. Actually, I can go Temple Spawner into Smasher because Spawner nets us a mana, right? That's... looks like a real bad start out of the opponent. No idea. No idea. Their start is bad and our start's pretty good, so hopefully we're gonna be able to run them over. Hey! Revolution with the brand new Twitch Prime support. Thank you very much. There's a lot of great Twitch streamers out there, so thanks for choosing to send your Amazon fund money towards my channel this month. I really appreciate that. Alright, let's just beep beep hop in my Reality Smasher shaped Jeep here. And then next turn we can actually go Cavern, Skyspawner. Beep beep. Smack. It's another Reflector Mage. It's annoying. No, there's like a next to 0% chance I'll ever be on anything officially Wizards related. These mages are buying them a lot of tempo against our bigger creatures here. I think I want to sack this just to get my other Skyspawner into play here. If they have another lieutenant here, we could actually get rid out of this game. Their hand was a little anemic to start, but the Reflector Mages have bought them infinite tempo. This is going to be a Mantis Rider. Am I trading 2 Skyspawners for this Dahlia's Lieutenant? This does not feel good. Looks like a snake. Yep. I don't know, Burning Piggy. Haven't played Bant Eldrazi in a very long time. Deck's mostly fallen out of favor. I couldn't tell you why. The problem is that we're not playing cards that were banned in Standard, right? Maybe this will be able to hold the line. We're gonna need to diddle down this Mantis Rider. Maybe this can buy us enough tempo to smash through this game. I don't know. If they have another Mantis Rider here, we're gonna be dead pretty quickly. The Reflector Mage is pretty annoying too. Yep. I think I'm just gonna fog them this turn. I don't really have any outs here, do I? I guess I don't want to just fog them this turn because holding this gives me an Elder Deep-Fiend as a draw. I think another Smusher is going to be good enough here. Oh, we're just dead, right? Alright, so three Reflector Mages confirmed good against our deck full of 4 and 5 drops. Get these Stubby Ds out. I don't think these Thought-Knot Seers are particularly good. I'm going to board in these Spellskites as early blockers. I don't remember. Go look gatheringmagic.com. Find my most recent thing. Click on my head. Scroll down to my articles. So, one of the things to remember about this deck versus the Bant colors is that a Bant Eldrazi is effectively a 4-color Magic deck that can't fetch for its 4th color. 4 colors is a stretch in Modern in general, and when your mana creatures and your fetch lands can't get your 4th color, it becomes even more difficult to play that many colors consistently. I definitely think there's a consistency thing. We need to smack them for 2 next turn, which is nice, and then turn 3 attack for 7. Or I can do this. I think I just want to take Cavern here. I'm just going to line my lands up. Oh, I guess I could have played that on human and then attacked for 2 here. So I think I missed 2 points of damage. I think I was supposed to, or I should have taken the forest. Yeah, I should have taken the forest and cast this off forest and then attacked for 2, I think. Or named human on that, one of the two. I definitely missed 2 points of damage here. So you get tri-colored lands, Burning Piggy, but you don't get to pick which tri-colors they are. Whereas like a normal 4-color deck in Modern, all of your fetches get all 4 of your colors. And even then the mana is not fantastic on those. Like I said, I haven't played with Bant Eldrazi recently, so I can't really attest to like how it lines up against the decks that have popped up in Modern since the last time I played it. But I know the last time I played it, the mana in that deck was not free and it was not perfect. It was not super consistent. Yep. Dead end 4 here. The red-green Eldrazi deck has felt weak and unimpressive every time I've played with and against it. It just doesn't... The red-green Eldrazi deck does not feel like it ticks any of the particularly powerful linear boxes that you can be doing in Modern, and its interaction also isn't particularly powerful. Like, at least these blue-based Eldrazi decks gain access to Stubborn Denial as powerful interaction for the spell-based decks in the format, but the red-green Eldrazi deck just feels like it's both slow to kill your opponent compared to the really fast linear decks in Modern, and it doesn't have particularly good interaction in terms of interaction. A smusher, gonna crush our opponents. Do 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 do. Be do 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 do. Why? So we get to smush our opponent for 7 next turn, and then we can play Skyspawner plus emerge Elder Deep-Fiend off of said Skyspawner. Who's my favorite Eldrazi Titan? Well, definitely Emra Mama, right? Like, she's big and she brings the pain. Yeah, Elder Deep-Fiend buys a lot of tempo. This was one of my favorite cards in Standard. Definitely played it a lot more than I probably should have. Sanctum of Ugin. Did someone say chaining EDFs? Who said chaining EDFs? Gonna get. Well, I don't light any of my own money on fire. That's why donation decks are great. Donation decks are great because they're all other people's money being lit on fire. I mean, some people like playing fair, Bob. Boop. Boop, boop, boop. How about a backup, Deep-Fiend? I have no idea. I'm not going to make a claim like that when I don't know it to be true. It's probably not an unreasonable assertion that I'm the first, at least Magic streamer, to do the volume of donation deck lists that I do, because basically all of the decks that we play here at this point are viewer driven in terms of like what we do. Y'all pick the programming here. I am just here to facilitate. EE for 2 is probably not good enough, right? I think this just isn't interactive enough. I'm gonna keep that. I don't think that's particularly true. I think decks like Jeskai, I don't know about Jund. I know like Jeskai and the more controlling decks tend to have a pretty okay humans matchup. I mean, top eighting Magic tournaments is like a medium accomplishment, right? There's a lot of variance involved in top eighting a Magic tournament. Wow, I'm glad we mulliganed that first hand. Holy shit. This would have just made that first hand completely useless. The Howling Mine deck was a donation deck. And people were like, this deck is sweet, you should play it in an open. I was like, I'll do anything for enough money. And then people were like, give us a number. And then I gave them a number, and then we hit that number. People were like, well, can we make you play it in an owl costume? I was like, yeah, for enough money, I'll do anything. And then we hit that goal. And basically, owls paid my mortgage for the month. You know, it's great. Don't let your memes be dreams, kid. Don't let your memes be dreams. I'm a meme full-time here. It's wonderful. Full-time meme here on Twitch. So, Lieutenant. Could be a meddling mage. We'd have gotten away with it, too, if it wasn't for those damn kids and their meddling dog. Let's get a name Reality Smasher, right? Hopefully we can rip an engineer supposed to like a professional. There's a quote from me on Twitter. When I top baited with Kiki Cord during Eldrazi Winter, the reason why I top baited with Kiki Cord was because I play Magic to have fun. And I didn't enjoy playing the Eldrazi deck. So my options were skip the open or show up and play Kiki Cord like an idiot. So I showed up and I played Kiki Cord like an idiot. That gives us a Drowner of Hope next turn, but that's probably going to be too little too late. We'll see, we'll see. We'll see. I can give you memes and an owl costume. They're missing a land drop here, so the fact that they're missing a land drop could maybe push us past the fact that we didn't get to play a Smasher last turn. If they have another Meddling Mage for Drowner of Hope, it'll be exceptionally bad for us here. Sweet. If it's just Champion of the Parish, attack you, that would be great. Would be excellent. Sweet. So we're taking 4-7 here, down to 7. I'm going to pay 6 mana for my 5/5. They paid 1 mana for theirs. So I should technically make this uncounterable. She was not swayed. Oh, geez. And we're dead. All right. Well, I thought them stumbling was going to be enough. They had their one of Dismember, though. Sometimes they have 2 Dismembers in the board, so Meddling Mage there was enough tempo to push it through. Alrighty. Let's head on into the second match here. Hopefully this one goes a little bit better for us. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out here today. While waiting for this match to pop, I would just like to say good morning, afternoon, and good night to everyone whoever you're out in the world. My name is Jeff Hoagland. I do this full time here on Twitch. If you're enjoying my content, you want to help me make more of this content, the absolute best way you can do that is by subscribing to my channel here on Twitch. It costs $4.99 a month or more. You can subscribe at whatever level you'd like. If you have Amazon Prime, that means you get Twitch Prime for free included with that. And Twitch Prime gives you a free subscription to a channel of your choice every single month. It doesn't cost you anything. It lets you support my content the same for something that you already have. You can also support my stuff by supporting my sponsors. MTGOtraders.com. I'd love to buy and sell some Magic online cards with you. Use code Hoagland PayPal at checkout with them. You'll save 8% on your singles orders there. CoolStuffInc.com. Buy and sells a lot of cool stuff, including TCG singles. Using promo code Jeff5, you can save 5% on Magic, Pokemon, and Yu-Gi-Oh cards with them. inkedgaming.com would love to help you customize your gaming experience using code Jeff12. You can save 12% on custom playmats, mousepads, binders, and bags there. And finally, this stream is made possible by viewers like Anaronix and you. At the very least, please make sure you hit that follow button. It doesn't cost you anything, and it lets you know when I go live and with what. We try to put the names of what decks we're playing for that day in my stream title so you can know what we're going live with. And if you can't catch them live, be sure to check out the replays on my YouTube channel. Hope everyone enjoyed the ride up there. I've been sitting for the last 2.5 hours, so let's stand up for the rest of this league at the very least. Well, I guess Elder Deep-Fiend triggers Kozilek's Return. I don't know, Kozilek's Return seems kind of like a liability since we can't, it kills most of our board too. I'm not sure that you strictly need Crumble to Dust in this deck. Like, between Stubborn Denials and Disdainful Strokes, the big mana matchups probably aren't terrible. Yeah, I added a second Oath, and I pushed a couple of cards in the sideboard around a little bit. I cut the Ceremonious Rejection, so they didn't seem super needed. That's so weird. I pulled my phone out of my pocket to look at something, look at notifications right as it was ringing. I just declined your call. Stop calling me. Silence. Seems decent. Remember, these are 2 drops, and we have an Eldrazi Temple, so we have to go land, Temple, Matter Reshaper. Opponent kept. I would love to keep. Botanical Sanctum, easy first land to play out here. Looks like a Poop Bears deck of some sort. Could be human, sometimes they play basic planes. We get to play this on 2. We can actually emerge this on 3 if we wanted. It is humans again, okay. So the scary thing about the humans deck missing their land drop here is they have 5 spells in their hand. Oh, are they some kind of... Okay, some kind of brew? Maybe they're just playing this in their humans deck? Weird. It's a neat card. I just like bad chat. Nope, yep. Looks like they're just playing humans. Okay. The back of this card do? All right, so do I want to just Deep-Fiend them here? I think I want to just Deep-Fiend them here, right? Ooh, Deep-Fiend's real good against that one. Diddle you, diddle you, diddle you, diddle you. Hey, diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle, the clock jumped over the moon. Technically missequenced my triggers here. I should have put this on the stack first. Doesn't look like it's going to matter. God, it's another champion of the parish. That's a lot of champions. Another Matter Reshaper. I just have to try and kill them here, right? Pretty sure. Maybe Drowner of Hope's gonna allow us to push through lethal here in a couple of turns. We are at 18 here, so we've got that going for us. The Kytheon flipping would be a little annoying, though. I'm gonna go ahead and go Eldrazi Skyspawner into Matter Reshaper here. So we'll do this. We've not played Cobra Seal yet, so the decks in the stream title are decks we're planning to still play today. Usually try to list them in order, keep confusion down. So after this league with Eldrazi, we'll be playing Cobra Seal. Thalia's Lieutenant would be pretty obnoxious here. Meddling Mage also kind of obnoxious. They know about Drowner of Hope, right? That probably eliminates our hopes of racing here. Yeah, we only have 2 Dismembers and 1 Engineered Explosives in our deck. God, E would be a nuts draw here, huh? Yeah, because if they traded with the Matter Reshaper, I wouldn't have been able to play the Deep-Fiend. Many Reflector Maged, so they can flip the Kytheon. Very dead. God, this matchup seems really bad. Does not feel good. Our deck's just far clunkier than theirs. I think we're supposed to trim Thought-Knot Seer. Maybe that card's just too good to cut. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, I feel like this archetype's probably just not good against these other aggressive decks. Like, the human deck just kind of does what this deck wants to do, but better, right? Like, it's this aggressive deck that's playing disruptive creatures that also get very large, only their 1 mana card was a 6/6. Our 5 mana card was smaller than theirs. Our Elder Deep-Fiend was smaller than their 1 mana card. They beat a 4 mana 4/4 by having a 1 mana 6/6. Engineered Plague isn't even that good against the humans deck. You have to play it very early before they even get their stuff online. This is a keep. I mean, humans is another reason Merfolk has fallen out of competitive favor too, right? It's like, again, similar to that deck, but just doing what it wants to do, but better. Honestly, I think if you want to play an Eldrazi deck in Modern right now. I think the Eldrazi Evolution deck that we played a good bit on stream, we hit a 5-0 and a couple of 4-1s with it. I think that deck's pretty reasonable. I don't know that it's quite on the same power level of Humans, but Evolution gives you some utility, and Voice of Resurgence gives you like some extra large body and some efficient cheap things to be doing in that deck that feel pretty good. The Eldrazi Tron deck is very clunky and awkward every time I see it played. For starters, it's a deck that plays like 8 1-drops plus Chalice of the Void on one, so like it's just clunky by design, but it also just doesn't have selection or consistency that normal Green Tron does. Like, when Eldrazi Tron's cards all line up and you have Natural Tron, it definitely looks unbeatable for the most part, but like, if you're gonna go through the hoops of like assembling Tron, just put Karn into play. Just cast Wormcoil Engine. Alright, whose name are we crossing off the list? Pick your least favorite Eldrazi opponent. Probably one of the 3 in my hand, because I've played this game before. Yeah, not only was it 12% of the mocks, but it had an insane win rate. Like, having the largest sample size and having the best win rate, it's probably the best deck in Modern right now. Honestly, I think, like I said, I think the Eldrazi Evolution deck, if you're interested in like trying to play a deck that's competitive but Eldrazi themed, I think the Eldrazi Evolution deck that we've played on stream before is not completely unreasonable. Nah, they're fine. They need Matter Reshaper. I mean, that's a fair spot to tank, right? Like, they have to figure out like what card they want to name. Sounds good, Psycho Smurf. I will I'll get that noted and respond to you after I'm done streaming today. Okay, so Modern doesn't have a metagame. Just outside of your local game store where the same 20 or 30 people show up every week, on things like Magic Online and Opens and Grand Prix, there are enough decks that are competitively viable in Modern that a formal metagame doesn't really exist for the format. Huh. They named Thought-Knot Seer. So I could play the Skyspawner to like get to Drowner of Hope. I think I want to just smack them with the Skyspawner and then like Elder Deep-Fiend them during their upkeep and like kill this and tap their lands down. You're always welcome to message me, decklist, on Twitter or Twitch. I try to take a chance to look at everything. People that are my subscribers always take preference over people that are not my subscribers when it comes to getting feedback, but I do try and look at everything that people send me. Sometimes there's just not enough hours in the week, though. I mean, there was someone in chat right now. I mean, like, is Humans actually super popular? Like, you've just watched us play Humans twice on this league, so, like, you're being super results-based with the opinion you just gave. Like... I think I want to crack this Sanctum for another EDF. You're always welcome to post links in chat as long as they are applicable gaming related content. Why would Splinter Twin be good against the Hollowed One deck? Can you use your words? Instead of asking me to make an argument for you, why don't you try and make an argument in the opposite direction? Humans is just a genuinely good Modern deck. Humans and the Hollowed One deck are two of the better decks in the format right now. How much longer until I can play Esper Stoneblade in Modern? Hopefully only 1 or 2 banned and restricted lists for now. I would love to brew Stoneblade lists in Modern. Stoneforge Mystic's a card that could actually would make a Bloodbraid Elf level splash. It'd be much better than Jace's. Much better than Jace's. Alright, so play this out for Eldrazi. Hey, Death, the Destroyer of Worlds. Thank you very much for the Twitch Prime support. I do appreciate that. I know there's a lot of great people streaming here on Twitch, so thank you for putting your Amazon Fund money towards my channel this month. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My subscribers are the reason I'm able to do what I do as often as I do it here, so thank you for supporting me. So I'm going to smack them for 5 here. I think I actually want to Elder Deep-Fiend off this Spellskite and just tap their lands next turn again. Because this is 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I'm gonna cut you off for a second. Storm wasn't hated out of the format. Storm was actually never very good. Oh, we're getting dismembered? That's gross. That's gross. Nosferatu, I am actually incapable of foreseeing the future. And if I was capable... Oh, I have a Spellskite. I could have... Fuck. That was a huge punt. I was reading and talking to chat and let them kill my Elder Deep-Fiend. Yep. Yep, that's gonna cost us the game. Easily cost us the game. Should have paid blue and redirected and then cast this. Twitch chat is an advantage. It is a huge advantage. Wouldn't have even saved us life. That's fine. We probably can't win game 3 on the draw anyways. So one of the reasons Wizards of the Coast hides data is because if we were able to accurately see the win percentages of popular decks, we would be able to accurately assess which of those decks are genuinely good and which of them are just like see enough play and then are seeing conversions to top 8s because enough people are playing them. Like, a deck like Storm has lots of people playing it, so even if it isn't particularly good, some number of people are going to convert with it. Let's see, it does not make green mana. Ooh, yeah. And this is actually, I think part of the reason, and again, this is conjecture and an opinion, because we don't have data to back up what I'm saying, because good Magic data doesn't exist. I think a lot of the reason why people think decks like Storm are so good is because when Storm kills you, it sticks in your mind. The games you lose to Storm feel really bad, right? They're like, you don't even get to play Magic a lot of the time. They just kill you on the 3rd turn, sometimes even the 2nd turn of the game, right? Opponent went to 6. I can't do it, chat. I can't. I can't. All right. I paid for the league concede. Sorry, McBurr. Yeah, I think. Yeah, this deck is. It's a real clunker, right? I think you can certainly win matches with it. Like the core of this list came from the top 8 of a major tournament, right? Or top 16 or something like that. I think if you're interested in playing an Eldrazi style list in Modern right now, I would recommend going back and looking at the Eldrazi Evolution list that I played late last year, early this year. I don't remember the last time we actually played it. It was a green-white based list with like Voice of Resurgence and more Thought-Knot Seers and stuff like that. So I think I would look at that. Like having a toolbox style thing allows you to have. I mean, people keep talking about why is this deck better than Bant Eldrazi and why aren't we just playing Bant Eldrazi? Bant Eldrazi isn't a fucking deck, people. Bant Eldrazi is a deck that nobody plays because it's also clunky and awkward and not particularly good. Bant Eldrazi is clunky and awkward for a lot of the same reasons that this deck was clunky and awkward. Just to take that net and throw it out there to just, you know, people in glass houses shouldn't throw stone. Why are we playing this instead of Bant Eldrazi? Why are you playing Bant Eldrazi instead of anything else? This deck's got some sweet things going on, but overall I don't think it's something that I'd be interested in playing terribly competitively. The Serum Powder Eldrazi deck seems sweet. That deck with Serum Powder gets to mulligan more to help some of the clunkiness, but I don't know.